Here I'm going to show you how to make a 3D Perler box. This one is a heart shape, and you can do this with any shape or size pegboard, but this one's made with a heart, and I'm going to show you how to do a round pokeball style box now. I suppose it's not a box then, now is it? Let's get into it. So for the first step, you're going to recreate this pattern on your round pegboard. I'm not going to spend too long showing each step, because you can pause it or screenshot it or whatever you need to do to get the pattern and follow along. But this is what you're going to do for the first one. I'm also not going to show how to perler officially, because I don't consider this craft to be a beginner level thing. It's definitely easy, but I don't consider it to be beginning. So if you would like a beginner's tips and guide to doing perler, then let me know in the comment section. After you finish this part and it's all ironed, you're going to put it aside and then iron this. It's the third row in. You can choose to do the second or the third. And what this step is, inner groove to the lid. So basically it makes it so it stays in. On this one I chose to do the second row in, and the beads got a little bit bigger than normal because they melt, and I didn't think about that, so mine doesn't actually go in, as you can tell, on the second row. So for this one I'm trying the third row in. Next you're going to iron this one, and you're going to do this ring for as many times as you'd like. This is going to determine big your boxes. So in this one I did just the ring 4 times plus the bottom. The bottom doesn't count because we have to obviously fill that in all the way so that way nothing falls out. So I did the ring 4 times, and as you can see, I'm a grown adult and the first part of my finger barely even fits in there. So you can figure out what you want to put in it and decide how big yours should be from there. So this one is 4 times plus the bottom. Now we're going to create the lid. So we've ironed these 2 pieces so far, and now it's time to glue. I'm using E6000 for mine, so you can choose which side you want for the top. Basically for this part, the part that you're going to see, or the part that's going to be under. So then you're going to sit down where it needs to be, so you have to line it up in the row. So for instance on this one you ironed the 3rd row in. For this one we will re-iron the 2nd row in. So you're going to lay it on top of the 3rd row in then on this one, and then glue it down, and then your lid is done. Then we will move on to creating the rest of the box. And now for the bottom, you're going to iron this. And now all you had to do was glue down all your rings, however many layers you had, to your bottom, just like you did for the lid. Your lid, and put it right on. I'm probably going to make mine a little bit bigger after, but this is just for the sake of the tutorial right now. And you want to try to line up your beads as best as possible. I definitely like the 3rd row down for the lid a lot better than the 2nd. It slides around, but it doesn't come off, and it's on there. Whereas this one, the heart with the two layers, can't even get on there. Just an added thought here, if you wanted to go a little more above and beyond with the pokeball to make it more 3D and more accurate and just more cute in general, you can, the same way that you did these rings and the same way that you did the lining here, you can do another one of just this black ring, and then another one of just the right inside. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna glue the black ring right on top of this one, and then glue the right dot on top of that, and then that will create a little hander for your lid, and it will make it raised in more 3D like the real Pokeball. So I'm going to add more layers to mine later, but that is my idea, and I probably will add the hander too. So you can follow me at Crafty Amino, and I'll probably post it on my Twitter too, and maybe my other social media, and I will post a picture when that is done later. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can follow the links to Crafty Amino, Pinterest, Instagram, and I just made a Twitter.